Yo, what's going on, you pencil pushers? Nick Daniels here. Commercial, man. Dude, there's just some fucking squirrels just running around here above me. Yeah, man. So we're actually up in Ottawa right now. We're up in Confederation Park, and I'm sorry if I'm just a little quieter, but we're up in a big park, and there's a bunch of weirdos, man. They're just fucking blaring music like 8:30 in the morning in the park. And I want to talk a little bit about Montreal, man. So I'll just put some footage up periodically. And then I'm just going to give context as we were going, and I'll probably do like a part 2 here as I'm walking around like Parliament Hill and stuff. I just wanted just a quick breather here while I was sitting down. But man, we we weren't even like in Montreal really. We were like driving through like the metro, as you would call it, but like the tunnel to go under the water to get like downtown. And dude, there was like 2 car accidents. One, they had a bunch of flares set up all over the road, and the police were like blocking it off. It was like a rear ending or something. And then the second one, I'll probably put it in the beginning with like dramatic music. I haven't figured out how I want to do it. But it was like literally like a car was like combusting on fire, like, so it was like immediately into Montreal, like, I'm going to edit the hell out of this one. Yeah, man, it was wild. Just rolling up, like it was like literally like 2 minutes into Montreal, and I've already seen like 2 car accidents. Like it was fucked. We were like literally like driving through, like trying to find parking, and then one of the people I'm with there, Estelle, she looks over and there's just a guy like taking a piss in the middle of the sidewalk, like we're like just on the side of a building. You can just watch like the stream on the building, dude. And I'm just sitting there laughing, like I'm just like, man, only in Montreal. But the wild story, the wild story. So you're not going to get full context because I didn't really film everything, but I have a picture. And I'm gonna put it up right now. Okay. So the picture, what you're looking at, and I know it's hard to describe here, and I'll circle things to kind of explain. So this was a hostel that we had rented out. Okay. So somewhere in the city. So I wasn't really sure what hostels were. But to my knowledge, it's basically like you rent out a room or an area to sleep, and there's usually a few other people, and it's a bit of a budget thing. So you can kind of do, and like instead of paying like say $60 for an Airbnb, $100 or more for a hotel, you might pay like $30 for a hostel, but you kind of like forego privacy in some situations. So we had rented a room in this hostel, like an actual bedroom, dude, we go in. And again, I'll put the picture back up here. So we go in, and the first thing, Estelle had gone in, and she was like immediately like out. And there was another woman who went in, and she was like immediately out. Like they just walked in and like turned around and left. They were like, I'm good. So we're sitting out there in the car, and I'm kind of sketched, I'm not going to lie. And I'm like, I kind of, So the other fellow that we're with there, Ian, he's like, hey, listen, I want to go in. I want to take a look, at this hostel. So I was like, okay. I gotta go in, right? I was scared though. I kind of wanted to leave. I'm not gonna lie to you. And so we go in, and there's like this sketchy individual in the front smoking, who's just pacing around, kind of looking at us. And apparently he was one of the individuals in there. So by like judging him and then judging my safety, I was like, we're gonna be killed. He looked homeless. So we go in there, and it's, again, the picture's on screen. The first thing you see, man, is like these like makeshift beds on the floor. Like they're not even beds. They're not, it's not like a queen or a double or something. It literally just looks like someone took a bunch of couch cushions and just laid them on the floor, like 2 couch cushions, And there, for some reason, there's like a mattress on the wall. I can't describe why that's there. It was fucked. Like that's the first thing I looked at, and it looked like a sty. Like, it looked like a mess, man. Like I don't need the floor to be like scrubbed down and spotless, but like, have it presentable. Really bad. So, the funny part though is we get in there, and like I am, like my spidey senses are just going, dude, there's like geese like right in front of me, dude. They're not even like killing me. I don't know what people say about Canadian geese. Like, look at these fucks. Watch this here. We'll just flip this shit. Look, they're right here. Look at this guy. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, they're over here. Like, oh man, look, like, hey, we'll give you the. Sorry, I haven't adjusted the brightness here, but yeah, man, like, look at this shit. Look at this. And again, this is Ottawa. We're talking about Montreal, but you know what I mean. Close enough. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, the best part, man, and I'm gonna have to create a separate video for this just to show you. I'll put a clip up here in a minute, as dramas, just to show like it's a reenactment of what happened. But it's like a sketchy little hallway that you walk down. So basically, it's someone's apartment. They've makeshift into this, and instead of like actual like rooms, it's just like blankets on a wall, and there's clearly someone on the other side of the blankets. Like I don't know what's in there. Like I can't see, but it's like blankets. It looks like clothes, like hung up, like to make like erect like a wall, and yeah. So I'll cut here, and we're gonna input a video to show what exactly took place there. So yeah, check that out. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll give you some context to what you watched. So yeah, man. So when I walked down the hallway, right by the blankets, this guy, I don't know, man. It's Montreal, so it's a lot more French than English. So apparently, like normally saying hello in French, I mean, instead of like bonjour, like people would say like hello, and that's literally what this guy did, dude. I walked by and all I heard was hello, and then like I was kind of like I just kind of stood there I was like, what the fuck? Like I just thought someone was on the phone, right? So I just kind of kept going. I didn't worry about it, and then. So we go down to the end of the hallway where our room is supposed to be, and like it's already like occupied by like not people but like stuff. Like there's like luggage all on the ground. There was clothes. There was like a phone charging on the end table. Like clearly like someone was in there. Like you saw all their like luggage bags and everything, and it just kind of sketched me out too because I was like, okay, like we're supposed to be paying for this, and like it would appear to me that someone's there, right? Not physically in the room at that time, but like clearly someone's sleeping there. And considering the beds on the floor, and that room actually had a bed and stuff, man, like we would have been like, we were like the higher class in there. Like we would have been killed. So we get out of there. The kitchen, yeah, I don't even want to talk about the kitchen. That was fucked. And it was like one shitty little bathroom too. Like the whole thing was just crap. It was a crapshoot. And man, we get out of there. We go to get out of there, and I walk back past the curtain guy, whoever's in the curtains. I never looked at him. And sure enough, man, hello. Like every time, man, and it's become like a meme now on the trip because we're only like day 3, day 4. But it's just been it's an absolute meme now because it's just like, it was like the sketchiest thing is like, do you respond, I honest to God thought we were going to be like killed in there. It's just like, there was some whack individuals in that room. I think it was only the 2 people. As far as I know, there was only 2 people in there at that time. But like that was good enough, man. It was sometime in the evening. It wasn't late, a little after supper, and I was like, dude, I don't want to be dealing with hello, all night long. Like I didn't even respond to him. Guy probably would have held a grudge. Anyway, so we'll have part 2 coming up here. Once I start making a move here, I'm gonna make a move and walk around and see what's going on. You got. I'm trying to find a bagel, to be honest. You got the Parliament Hill there in the background here. We're gonna just zoom that fucker in. Again, I haven't changed the ISO, so you can't fucking see it. Okay. I know, but it's right over there. There's some big glass structure here. I don't know what that is. We're gonna check that out in a minute, and then, like I said, when we get to another area, we'll do like a part 2 of Montreal, and then we'll continue on with Ottawa. I'm here by a day by myself, and then I think I come back, and I think I just spend the night. So I'm really only getting about 24 hours here, or something like that. Like a full day. Yeah, full day. And I also got to say, by the way, the zoom feature on this is awesome on this camera. It's really like. It really makes, I think it makes it really good. Also, this park is nice too. I quite enjoy this already, but yeah, we do got to make a move here. I don't know what time it is, couldn't tell you, but we're going to do that. All right, part 2 coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed that little skit, and then we might have to do another one because, it's still fucked. So, all right, see ya.